Have you ever imagined a moment when the king of the jungle and the emperor of the river come face to face? A war where not only claws and jaws collide, but ego, vengeance, and the laws of nature tremble? Then hold your breath, because what you are about to hear is not just a story. It is a storm carved in time, a true battle that shook the roots of forest and rippled the depths of water. But before we begin, I need your support. My channel depends on your encouragement. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Your support gives me the right and the motivation to create more powerful videos like this one. With your help, I can continue bringing you thrilling stories of the animal kingdom like never before. It all started when Rudra, the mighty lion, roared across the emerald valley of the jungle. His paws padded silently over the moist grass as he stalked the edge of the river in search of prey. But something was off. Deep claw marks near the riverside, wide and muddy. Not those of a deer or a boar, but of something heavier, something ancient. Rudra paused and lowered his head, sniffing the air. The sharp scent of the river mixed with something more reptilian. His amber eyes narrowed. Then, from the water's shimmering surface, a massive snout emerged. Slow, menacing. The eyes appeared next, cold, ancient, calculating. Broga, the undefeated crocodile lord of the river, had surfaced. His armored body slid from the water like a submarine from the depths. The lion and the crocodile locked eyes. The silence between them was not peace. It was the calm before a storm. Rudra snarled, "This land belongs to the jungle. You crossed the line, river beast." Broga growled, his deep voice echoing, "Where the river flows, it belongs to me, and the river never asks permission." Without warning, Rudra lunged, and Broga snapped his jaws wide. The clash was sudden, brutal. Claws tore into thick scaly hide, and jaws clamped down on the lion's leg. Pain ripped through Rudra's body as he yelped, striking back with sheer force. They wrestled on mud and grass, blood mixing with water, until both beasts retreated, wounded but not defeated. It was only the beginning. Rudra limped back to his pride. His gait was steady, but his heart burned with rage. The other lions gathered, with concern. "Whose marks are those?" one asked. Rudra growled. "A demon from the river, Broga." The pride's elder, Raja, stepped forward. "The river folk are not our kind. Provoking them could start a war we cannot contain." But Rudra's fire would not be tamed. He paced like a thundercloud. "He entered our land. Now he must face our law." Meanwhile, deep within the muddy banks of the river, Broga rested among his kin. His hide bore fresh scars, but his pride remained untouched. Beside him was Nira, a sleek white crocodile, his trusted mate and the calm to his storm. "The jungle roars louder these days," she said. Broga's golden eye narrowed. "The lion has forgotten his place. I shall remind him." Unknown to both, there was a third voice, one that belonged neither to land nor river, but understood both. Adyatam, the ancient tortoise, the oldest being in the valley. He had seen floods, fires, kings rise and fall. He knew what this battle could bring. In the dead of night, he slowly approached Broga. "Anger creates fire," he rasped, "and fire only leaves ash." Broga did not open his eyes. And sometimes, from ashes, rises truth. The tension rose like humidity before a monsoon. Rudra rallied his allies, leopards, jackals, even an old war-torn elephant. "Broga is not just a crocodile," he said. "He wants dominion. But this is our kingdom. Let's show him who rules." One jackal sneered. "War is easy to start, harder to survive." Still, the call to battle echoed. Rain clouds gathered. The moon shone on the river like a blade of silver. Broga summoned his legions, crocs, serpents, and river beasts. The ground quaked with coming doom, and then it began. With a thunderous roar, Rudra launched the first strike. He charged from the bushes, teeth bared, leading his pride into battle. From the water's depths, Broga emerged like a myth come true, hissing and roaring, his kin behind him. The jungle and river collided. Claws slashed through waves, jaws crushed through vines. The land trembled under their rage. Rudra leapt, aiming for Broga's throat. Broga twisted, his tail smashing into trees, knocking Rudra aside. The lion hit the ground but rolled to his feet, his eyes burning. He lunged again. This time he found flesh. His claws tore at Broga's side, but Broga countered, locking his jaws around Rudra's shoulder. Pain shot like lightning. Rudra screamed, yet he refused to fall. He sank his claws into Broga's eye, blinding one side. Broga howled and thrashed violently. The earth churned beneath them. Suddenly, lightning lit the sky. A storm broke out. Torrential rain poured down, washing blood into the soil. Both armies began to retreat under the onslaught of nature itself. And through this chaos, a calm voice rose. "Enough!" Adhyatim stepped forward, his shell glistening in the rain. What's left when kings die and only ruin remains? Rudra lowered his head. Broga exhaled slowly. For the first time, silence united them. Rudra stepped forward, barely standing. "I wanted to destroy you, Broga, but in the end I was destroying myself." Broga blinked his one good eye. "I wanted only to protect my domain, but perhaps I became the threat." Adhyatam smiled, a rare curve of his ancient face. "You have not lost, you have learned, and that is the greatest victory." From that day on, the river and the jungle did not draw lines, but built an understanding. The lion ruled the land. The crocodile ruled the waters. And between them was no hatred, only respect. Because sometimes, the fiercest battle is not of body, but of soul. And the greatest triumph is not over others, but over the war within. If you enjoyed this story, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Your support truly means the world to me. It gives me the strength and right to keep creating more such powerful, thrilling stories from the animal kingdom. This is just the beginning. Let's build this wild world together, one roar and one ripple at a time.